It's Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals, a tight series back and forth so far. Will it continue that way? We thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Taking a look at Minnesota. And the split in the first two games means 3 of the next 5 games will be on their home court.
Nice to have that edge in your back pocket. If they can make it 2-1 here tonight, they'll feel like this series is theirs for the taking.
And the Clippers starting 5. In the forward slots, you'll see Leonard and Collins. And B out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. Harden scanning the floor. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Over in the corner, Randall. Pocket 6. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Up top, Leonard. McDaniels defending. Back to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Pass to MP. Collins, a screen on Edwards. Here's MP. Stolen by Reed. MP against Edwards. Here's Randall. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Zubac goes screen on Edwards. To the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
McDaniels outside. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Clippers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And here's Harden for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, this is just great competitive spirit by James Harden. You make it rain, he's coming right back.
That shot wide open. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Zubac's never a guy to shy away from contact.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this one, and he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Edwards, no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Harden. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
What a great start. They've only missed 1 thus far.
Here's DiVincenzo. Kept alive. L.A. has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to Leonard. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Just incredible touch from the interior. Kawhi Leonard more than capable in that painted area.
McDaniel sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Randall surveying the D. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
All free throws good from Randle.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Harden kicks to MP. Kicks it out to Leonard. Stolen by McDaniels. He's got a clear path. A pull-up. Edwards. That's good. Edwards got his third basket of the night. Clippers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. He finds MP. Collins a screen on Edwards. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
McDaniels outside. Fires for 3. Edwards can't hit. The Clippers leading. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels defending. MP inside. Edwards there. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Well, you get loose with the basketball around McDaniels. This guy's so quick defensively, and he turns it into offense.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. MP outside. Back to Leonard. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniel. Edwards with it. Now defended by MP. And stolen by MP. Leonard against McDaniel. And it's Leonard missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. Start the game. And the basket by Edwards.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Tries the spin move. MP inside. Edwards defended. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. Randall grabs the board. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Clippers trail by 3. Harden the pass to MP. Zubats a screen on Edwards. Here's MP. Pass to Zubats. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. MP is number 1. Timberwolves leading by 3. Now Randall. McDaniels outside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Bones Highland subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Clippers trail by 3. MP outside. Beal gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Bradley Beal does not need to handle the ball to be a threat. He gets to the catch-and-shoot game and makes the defense pay.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with the screen on MP. Jacks up a three. And finished off by Gobert.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Zubac a screen on it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Now you have to be a little bit more cautious on the defensive end. That's his second, and there's a long way to go.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Shannon's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for James Harden. 4 on the shot clock. That puts them in the lead. Beal's got 6 points.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Down against Highland. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
MP passes to Lopez. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Highland with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Pass to Shannon. Right side, Reed. Over Jones. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Dunn left side. Outside, Jones. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Beal gets it to go.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Highland passes to Shannon. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Minnesota was a man on a mission. He picked up 18 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. He's checked in for Brook Lopez. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Highland with it. Hasn't made one yet. Ingles with the screen for Highland. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Teron Lue's going with. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then it's MP. And it's Jones in at the 5 spot. Pass to Ingles. Ingles with a screen on Dunn. Highland against Dunn. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Clark with a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. It's Beal at the elbow. To the middle. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Timberwolves trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
inside. And finished off by Gobert.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. It's stolen by Gobert. Back to Highland. Randall down low. Leonard's there. Randall no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Outside Leonard. Leonard on the wing. And it's denied.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
No good from Clark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Highland's shot is good.
Highland loves the feel of the basketball in his hands, so good to see him effective being off the ball, but ready to fire when he catches it.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards has come in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Jones. John Collins comes in for Beal. And it's James Harden in for Chris Dunn.
Well, what a find right there by the big man, John Collins, scanning the floor and finding his teammate.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. MP outside. Down low. Zubac, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the lead just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Zubac in the post. Guarded by Reed. Zubac, that's good. Zubac has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And stolen by MP. Pass to Harden. MP with a screen on DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Reed. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Leonard kicks to MP. Collins setting the pick for MP. And there's Collins on the assist by MP. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Edwards. Off target with his 3.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
And here's Harden for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the inside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Harden kicks to MP. Collins a screen on it. To the middle. Collins, good. Collins has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Randall. And he banks in the layup. Randall's got 6.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Collins a screen on it. Here's MP. Stolen by Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Leonard kicks to Harden. MP sets the screen for Harden. Here's MP. MP gets the job done inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. A three for DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. He's got 5.
Shot ready off the catch. Dante DiVincenzo with a jumper.
Pass to Leonard. 141 left to play in the first half. And that one's good. MP. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark. Leonard dishes to Harden. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's MP. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Outside, Reed. McDaniels outside. Reed with a screen on Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. At 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 12. MP looking around. Leonard the pass to MP. Pass to Zubac. MP sets the screen for Harden. Harden money from the arc.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
MP against Edwards. Looking to end the run. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 15.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly.
These are the 3 seconds of the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drum roll, please.
Thanks for joining us for
it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road.
That is more than enough of us. Let's...
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Collins kicks to MP. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden the pass to MP. And it's good for 2. MP's got 14 points for the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Up top, Randall. He's guarded by Collins. Randall with the bucket. He's got 8.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Collins, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Edwards against MP. Can't hit from the low block. Los Angeles leading by 17. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. And the dunk by Zubats.
Now, this is just pick-and-roll action at its finest. The big man sets a solid screen, rolls to the cup, leads no doubt.
Edwards finds Reed. Randall passes to Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Pass to MP. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Man, did Zubats get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Reed with a screen on MP. Count that one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Harden kicks to MP. Leonard on the wing. Shoots over McDaniel. Leonard, no luck. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
In the corner, Collins with it. Zubats with the screen for Harden. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Los Angeles. Timberwolves trail by 20. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Randall down low, working on Collins. Randall no good.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Here's MP. Collins passes to MP. Zubats a screen on Edwards. Pass to Zubats. Nice defense from McDaniel.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And that one drops.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Harden finds MP. Collins up top. Here's Leonard. Takes it in. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 1, Ivica Zubats. John Collins, third.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Collins. MP sets the screen for Harden. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McDaniels against Collins. Here's Randall, the dunk, and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1.
Pass to MP. Back to Harden. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Reed. Here's DiVincenzo, and he uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Zubac's a screen on Edwards. Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 17. Now DiVincenzo. He's got 7. Randall kicks to McDaniels. And stolen by Leonard. MP with it. McDaniels picks him up. On the wing, Harden. Outside, Jones. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So it's the Timberwolves now. Edwards with it. 17 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Harden kicks to MP. Zubac's a screen on Edwards. MP passes to Zubac. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. He's got 13.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. MP against Edwards. A second chance effort. And Jones sends it back.
Stellar rim protection. Derek Jones Jr. making a difference.
Edwards against MP. Harden draws the double. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Not going to go that time. Timberwolves trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Reed with the block.
Boy, Naz Reed giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
Now here's Randall. He's got 13. Unable to get that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. Screen by Zubac. MP passes to Zubac. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Zubac has got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Get out here, action that.
lineup here for the Timberwolves. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Bogdanovich comes in for Leonard. Bradley Beal's checked in for MP. And Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Clark. Back to Miller. Trying to end the drought. Can't hit that one. Clippers leading by 21. Outside, Bogdanovich. Jones dishes to Dunn. Lopez from long range. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Highland. Pass to Ingles. In. 57 left in the third quarter of the game. Minnesota making some changes. Julius Randle comes in for Miller, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Joe Ingles. The Clippers also changing it up. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Derek Jones. MP comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's James Harden in for Dunn. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. So for the Clippers right now, MP out there with Harden. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Harden kicks to MP. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. MP with a screen on Highland. Harden finds MP. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Jones checked in for the Clippers. Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Pass to MP. And it's Beal in the corner. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Randle passes to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Down low. Oh, watch out, MP! Throws it down.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Highland deciding where to go with it. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Edwards.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in. Pass to MP. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Boy, that's Kawhi Leonard just holding his ground on the screen. Peels off it at the precise time. Nicely done.
Now Highland. Randle from outside. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
And here's Harden for 3. Sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 12.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Harden outside. Pass to MP. dunk.
So fluid on the floor. Leonard sets the screen and then immediately finds an opening to score.
Randall kicks to Reed. Back to Randall. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Randall's got 9 points now in just the second half.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Harden the pass to MP. MP to the rack. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here comes the break. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Collins is checked in. MP against Edwards. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. Harden's got 20 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to Leonard. MP with a screen on McDaniel. Leonard, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Edwards' shot is good.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Harden kicks to MP. Zubac with the screen for MP. Stolen by Reed. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Randall outside. The 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden, another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Randall outside. Reed with a screen on Collins. And Reed throws it down.
Well, there's a versatility that allows Julius Randle to play in pick and roll. Pretty pass to set up his teammate.
Zubac a screen on Edwards. Here's MP. Edwards with the block. And they're able to recover. Good on the 3-point shot. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
Now MP. Zubac a screen on it. Oh, and dunk after another.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness. Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
MP inside. Edwards defending.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
McDaniel finishes inside on the nice dip.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Collins outside. Now MP. Collins a screen on it. Here's Collins. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Now Reed. Going to work down low.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
MP. Wow, MP dropping the hammer.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Reed, a three-pointer. Good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Rebounded by Zubac. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
McDaniels against Leonard. Jumper is off. And here is DiVincenzo. Edwards. Look at Edwards shotting home the three.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
So they foul intentionally. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
DiVincenzo is fearless. I don't care what time of the game it is. Big bucket to be had. Yes, sir.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important junction. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Now DiVincenzo knocks down the three.
There is real trust in Dante DiVincenzo in these moments, and he shows you why.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock to the game clock. Harden outside. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Fires. 5 to shoot. MP. That one goes.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the back break.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Minnesota calls timeout. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what's their best move at this point?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Here's Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. So the Clippers with the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
It's like most jobs. The work itself, up and down. It's the people. If you're lucky, you make it somewhere you want to be instead of somewhere you have to be. I'm lucky to have teammates and coaches who feel more like family than a coworker. So even when the work is hard, I take a lot of pleasure.
Great. Thanks, MP.
Hey, you're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, thanks, Dom. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.